What is going on, guys? I'm Ronin 1011 and welcome to Ronin Gaming. That's right. Today I got a special video for you. Today's is going to be how to capture your computer. Okay, how to capture any software, game, whatever you want to do. How to capture your computer screen using your Elgato. That's right, using the Elgato game capture system thing. The kicker here, though, is how to do it with sound, but it's going to be hardware. How to capture sound using hardware, not software. So I'm sure you guys have seen a bunch of videos using the software, stereo mixes, and that. This is not that video. I will show you how to connect the Elgato to your computer, but I'm also going to show you how to connect it to get audio using hardware, because I don't have a specific HDMI port on my computer. I have it through my it's not on my motherboard. It's on my graphics card, not my motherboard. So I have to do it a different way. I don't get sound out of there. If you guys are using laptops, then your HDMI out port usually comes with your video through HDMI. Elgato can pick it up. You just got to change the setting in the audio, and it's fine. For me, no. So anyway, let's just go real quickly into what you're gonna need. You're gonna need the Elgato. You're gonna need the Elgato. You need two HDMI. You don't need a second HDMI cable, but you're gonna need HDMI, and you're going to need your breakout cables that came with your Elgato, okay? To hook up the actual Elgato to the computer, basically you need an HDMI cable and the USB cable that came with it. So you're gonna hook up a USB cable into the computer. This is probably already attached for you, so you're gonna just hook up the USB right into the back of the computer, and you're just gonna take your HDMI and you're gonna put one in the HDMI in slot right there, and wherever your audio is for your, wherever your video, your HDMI output is, whether it be on your motherboard or from a graphics card, that's where you plug it in. That's it. It's that freaking simple. So HDMI out of your computer to the HDMI in of your, focus please, of your Elgato. That's it. And then your USB into your computer. That's it. The rest I'll show you how to handle it in the software. And then for the cables, what you're going to need is, this is what I mean by hardware, you're going to need audio cables. Now, there's two different ways that I do this, or that I can do this, or that you could do this, okay? One is the specific set of cables, and it's going to be this one here, which is a 3.5 millimeter to RCA, okay? And then over here, you're going to have, if you have Turtle Beach headsets, and this is, these came with it. And I'm not sure if they come with any other headsets. I only usually get Turtle Beach. So it's a piggyback cable, and it has, obviously you could slip RCA audio cables in there, and it's got a female end there for 3.5 millimeter. This is one way to do it, and then I'm going to show you how to do it another way, which is going to be using these two different cables. If you don't have this cable, you don't want to buy this cable, you're going to need this cable either way. It doesn't have to be this long. Mine just happens to be this long. It could be short, depending on how close your Elgato is to your computer. But other than that, you're going to need this. It's an audio splitter. You use it for like split headsets or something like that. It's all 3.5, one male, two female. And then to connect it to your headset, you're going to need it depends on what kind of headset you have. I have a Turtle Beach headset, so what happens here is my Turtle Beach headset looks like this, USB, and then this is the speakers, for your headset, so you can listen to through your headphones. This is normally what would be used for like this is normally the setup for the 360, if you were listening through, with your headset. Turtle Beach is for your 360, it's the cables, whatever. Anyway, so this is what I have, but because this is so damn short, and where I hook up my USB, for me, I hook it up here, and you can see it's really, really short. So for me, coming out of the back, I would need an extra cable. So if you hook up your USB, you don't have to have this extra cable. Hook it up your headset through the back of your computer. You don't have to have that extra cable, but you could use this extra cable if you needed extra length. So that's what that is. So let's jump right into this, okay? So coming out of the back of my computer, or any computer really, PC or Mac or whatever, you have your audio ports, okay? This is my speaker right here. This is for my speaker setup, okay? My one cable. This is going to be your mic, and then your speakers out, and then your line in or whatever. So we're going to use this port, okay? And what this is going to do is I'm going to need to, for the pass through, to be able to listen to the audio, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take the RCA cable, okay? This is the setup one with the Turtle Beach, you know, piggybacks. So I'm gonna set it up like this. I'm gonna pop that in there, all right? And what we're gonna do here is we throw these guys in here. Now that we have it hooked up into the computer, this is gonna go into the Elgato Game Capture spicy little thing here. So now we have the, turn that off. Now we have, this is, my shoulder just turned on my Xbox. These are the audio cables with the piggyback, and what that's gonna now is bring audio to the Elgato from my speaker out, okay? And now, now to monitor it, this is what I can do. Here's the piggyback cable. Sorry, it's very messy back there, but here's the piggyback cable. Here's my speaker out. So now, by connecting these two, what's gonna happen is I can listen to all my game audio, my Skype chats, my game audio, whatever I got going on while I'm recording, so I can record and listen to it. But here's the cool thing. Say I don't want to have it on my speakers, you know, say your wife or your girlfriend or your family is in the same room and you don't want to have all of your audio blasting everyone else. If you don't want to have your speakers, boom, then you can bring it over there and you can hook it up. Now I can hook it up to my headphones, to my headset. So now I can listen to my headset. So these cables here are cool because it does it. You can set it up either or. And, you know, again, I hook up into the top of my thing. If you're using the back, you don't need a cable this long for the piggybacks. You know, you can get a shorter cable. I just happen to have it this long. Next, I will show you how to use just the splitter here. Okay, same thing. I say the word okay a lot. This was the RCA cable that we had plugged in before. I'm just plugging the splitter in, and now the RCA is just gonna sit in here like this, and sorry, I can't connect it. So that's the RCA cables right there. That runs all the way up to here. I took out the piggyback. That's directly into the audio without piggyback. So that's one side of the splitter. The other side of the splitter is, come on, focus. The other side of the splitter can go to your headphones now. Okay, again, mine is up in the front, so I need that extra long cable, and that's going to be a female to male, so I can connect all the way to the front. If you hook up your headset through a USB headset through the back, great, go for it. Then it should be close. It's right there. You don't have to do anything. I don't know why I do that. Maybe I should put it into the back. I don't know. Anyway, so that's just a little extra thing on how to do that. And then again, or you could just hook up your speakers, you know? So, you know, here's a setup where I have the Game Capture hooked into the audio here, and then I can listen to it at my speakers if I wanted to. But that's it. So let's go over to the software and see what that looks like. So we're back, and I'm recording using the Game Capture software, okay? Here's the deal. Now, to get the monitor, like I said, what you're going to do is you're going to come over here, you're going to click Screen Res, right-click on your monitor, on your desktop, hit Screen Res, and this is how you set up, okay? When you plug in your Elgato into your computer with HDMI from your computer, it's going to act as a third monitor. So what you want to do is you want to put multiple monitors. You want to set it up so that the first and the third, in my case, are going to be the same monitor, obviously, so it can record that. It's that simple. That's how you record it. Boom. Done. All right? Boom. Okay. Now, how do we get the audio to work? Okay, so now you've hooked up your audio and you have a pass-through. You have your audio coming in, and you need to have it coming through your Game Capture right here. All right, so basically you go into your audio, right click your audio, go to playback devices. Because it's coming out of your speakers, what you're going to want to do is set up your speakers, make sure it's set to default device. All right, mine's already set to default. I'm not going to disable it. You could just right click, select as default. Okay, again, this is not the other way you've seen online. You don't use your Elgato, you don't do shit with that. Recording devices, you don't gotta do shit with that either. Unless you just make sure that your microphone's in. Obviously my microphone is in. You don't need to mess with stereo mix or anything like that, because it's all gonna be in through the hardware. So now let's listen to some video. Now I have it going through my speakers. Now you see that not only am I listening to the game I'm playing, or whatever video, say I'm playing a game right now, the game capture is also hearing it. Okay, let me show you. If I switch this, say I just switch this to the Elgato, all right, it's not listening to it now. The Elgato is listening to it, but I have no way of getting that in there. So basically, like I said, I was just doing that to show you that this is how you got to make sure that the speakers, because you're coming out of your speakers, that it's coming out of your speakers to go into the Elgato through the hardware. So basically, that's it, guys. Let me turn that off. Okay. Basically, that's it. I hope this video helped. It was a little long, but there's a lot to explain. And again, I haven't found anything online about this, and other than the links that I'll put down in there on how to get sound. So again, wanted to show a quick video. That's how you gotta get through hardware. It's the easiest way. Is it a pain in the ass? Not really, because you can leave it all hooked up. I just leave it all hooked up, and when I want to record my PS3 or my Xbox, I just swap out. I just pull the HDMI from the back of my computer, put it into the console. Boom, done. Audio is fine. Oh, I will show you this. Sorry. To record your monitor, you should do this. I didn't go into that. Sorry. You go here. Okay. And I'm recording right now, so it won't let me change it. But you want to put it on HDMI, and you can do it 720 or 1080p. I'm doing 1080p right now. But you're going to go to Other, right here. Then you're going to go to HDMI, and you're going to need to make sure that this audio with analog audio is checked. Okay? And everything else you could just leave as is, you know. That's it. Okay? That's it. You're going to, again, Other, HDMI, set it to 720 or 1080. Make sure with analog audio is checked. That is checked, because that's going to take the audio from those breakout cables and pop it in. So guys, these are the cables again. Quick little way of looking at it. On one side, on the left side, you have the 3.5mm RCA cable plus the audio piggyback cables that come with your Turtle Beach stuff, or if you can find them elsewhere, you could try that again. Remember, it's got to have the female end, not a male end. And then on the left side, the right side, you have, again, 3.5mm to RCA, or you can use the 3.5mm splitter, headset splitter, whatever. You could use that as well. Just remember that either one of these, you need to have the Elgato adapter, the component breakout cable that you see right there in the middle. You need to have that, because that's how you're going to get audio through. And optional, if you're like me and you put your headset up in the front, or you just you need an extra long cable for your speakers or your headset, then you can go with the 3.5mm male to female. I should have put speakers in there too, but either way, that's optional. Don't really need that. Again, these all don't cost that much, except maybe the breakout there, but that should come through Elgato. So that's that. That's what that looks like there. This is a quick diagram I made just to show you the basic connections, okay? Two things I want to point out. One, up at the top on the right where it says Elgato to monitor, the HDMI out, that's an optional thing. I assume you're already going to have it in there if you're recording gameplay from a console. So you can leave it wherever you want. You can leave it in the TV you watch if you do like I am, and I use my monitor for everything, so I have all my consoles going to my computer monitor. I just swap the source. That's optional. You don't need to have that connected to the Elgato to get the game capture from your PC. And the other thing I want to point out is the audio cable there on the bottom left where it says 3.5 RCA audio cable. That's using that one 3.5 to RCA, like I said, and however you decide, if you're using a splitter, if you're using the piggyback cable, either one of those, I just wanted to point out, don't get caught up. This diagram is not exactly showing you what to do with that. It's just showing like that's the cable, the basic cable you're going to use, whether you piggyback it or you split it. Either way, it's showing you that's how, you know, using that cable and plus the other one of the cables, you're going to connect it to either your headset or your speakers, either one at a time, or for both, you get another splitter, either way. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the little thing there. And this is my channel. If you don't know, please go check it out.
What's going on, everyone?
Stop. Please go sub. Why is that playing? Go sub. Check out my videos. I do Titanfall, Battlefield reviews and stuff like that. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Any questions, leave them down below. You know what to do. That's my face. And that's it. Peace out.